absolute shocker this past weekend over in the Bundesliga as Bayern München got smashed by Frankfurt. How big a smashing? We're going to take a little look. And today we'll take a look at Matchday number 15 over in the Bundesliga, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button like Frankfurt smashing bloody Bayern this past weekend, of course, and make sure you hit the little like button. Of course, your one-stop shop for the Bundesliga continues. We've got World Football, Rovers, Bundesliga, everything here under one roof. That's right. We'll take a little look at all of it in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, you know who you are. But of course, let's take a closer look at that smashing by bloody Frankie over Bayern, because that was an absolute shockeroonie. How do we do it? There we go. Let's take a closer look at it. What we're talking about this, guys. These are the results, I hope. And of course, let's hone in. Can we hone in? Can we zoom in a little bit on that one? Oh, yes. What's this one right here? It's a 5-1 demolition job. Oh, my day. We don't talk about it. They're not talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. No one's talking about Harry Kane and, Bayern's getting absolutely mauled by bloody Frankie. Love to see it. I didn't predict it, but I love to see it. So anyway, let's talk a look about the other games then first. Of course, Hoffenheim, big 3-1 winners over Bochum. 2-0 win in my eyes. Union Berlin, been dog shit all season, absolute dog shit all season, but my boys come to down, and guess what? They turn them over. 3-1 win, Union Berlin in the end. There it is, a big 5-1 win for Frankie over Bayern. And again, we have not played, it's not been said enough. We have not been said enough, but no one's talking about it, but it's an embarrassment. Hang your heads in shame, Bayern. But really, it was an opportunity missed for Leverkusen. We'll take a look at their score in a minute. But Freiburg, 1-0 winners over Wolfsburg, 2-1 win in my eyes. Got that one. I got pretty shit on the picks here, guys, I must admit. Bremen, 2-0 win over Augsburg. I went with the draw myself. Heidenheim, 3-2 winners over Darmstadt. I went with the 1-0 win. Dortmund against Leipzig, 3-2 it was, but I went the other way. Leipzig, big win for them. And Stuttgart also picking up a draw against Leverkusen. I went with the 2-1 win. And a draw there, Köln against Mainz. But this is the table, as you see, not really full advantage there, but it could have been a monster result for Leverkusen if they would have got the result against Stuttgart. But Bayern do have to play Stuttgart next, who are on a good bit of form themselves. Anyway, so it's just a 4-point gap. Bayern do have a game in hand. Leipzig making a real good push for fourth at the moment. Going down, though, it's Darmstadt. It is Mainz, Köln, also in trouble. Union Berlin on the move. And that win against Gladbach might kickstart their season. This is the link if you want to get involved with the Super Brew. What's the Super Brew? Well, I'm telling you what the Super Brew is just about now. We're going to fire it up. I don't think I did very well. I'm hoping everyone else had a shitter as well. But really, I think I did absolute wank atrocious. So we're going to have a little look right here, right now. So here we go. Is this the round? Let's get into that's my picks right there. Of course, Jimmy Watton. Again, he's been flexing it this past week over in the picks there. Of course, a 9.5 there. Well done to him. Ultra Murat, 6 points. Macca, 6 points. 477.6. There I am, 4.5. So credible what credibles do. I actually up one spot to number 14. We'll take a closer look at this leaderboard in a second. But if you do see your name in there, smash your likey, smash your subscribe. Frosty had a nightmare, 2.5. Vinny Hong had an absolute stonker, 0 points. And I think he actually predicted. Can we have a little look? Can we have a look at see how bad he picked? I really want to know how they got on. Look at it. Oh dear. Can we have a closer look? He went with it. Yep. Your pick. What did I go? I don't know. I really don't fucking know. Did he actually ever go? Did he have a try here? He must have had a try. He must have absolute nightmare. Poor Vinny Hong. Anyway, let's take a look at the actual leaderboard right here, right now. Vindaloo victory, 130 points right there. Costas K, look at non-movers, the 4 non-movers right there. Ultra, big move up 4 to number 5. Shepherd up 1 to number 6. The Beast up 3 to number 8. And I am up 1 to number 14, making a push for that top 10. Of course, Jimmy Watton, of course, streaks. He's on the prediction streak right now. Get a lottery ticket on, son. Get a lottery ticket on, because you've been burning it up in the picks right here right now. Anyway, those are the state of play in the actual prediction league. You can still get involved, all that kind of jazz. But anyway, we're going to get back into it. No mucking about. We've got a lot to do. I've got a lot of miles to cover because I'm heading on the road tomorrow. Anyway, Gladbach against Werder Bremen is the first game. And, of course, that's actually the first game, of course. We're looking forward to my boys against Werder Bremen. That's right, coming at you on Friday, December the 15th. Played just 58 times, 23 wins apiece and 12 draws. Biggest win for Gladbach, 5-0 win. They got 97 goals in 58 games, 1.67 goals a game on average. Bremen, though, 5-1 win. Their biggest, scoring 93 goals in 58, 1.60 goals a game on average. average. Bremen, 50% form for them right now. 1-2, lost 2 and drawn 2 over the last 6. They are 12th with 14 points on the board. Up against Gladbach, 58% form for them right now, winning 3 of the last 5. 10th of the table with 16 points on the board at the moment. Last round, though, over in Gladbach, it was a 2-2 draw back in March 2023. The odds for this one, though, Gladbach 2019 on for the really narrow favourites here. 3-1 is, of course, your draw. 12-5 is your away win. We're going to go with Gladbach. Why? Because I love them. And, of course, I hope they get back to winning ways and fast. Mainz up against Heidenheim. Come on on Samstag, December the 16th. Play each other. Never these two sides be the first time, according to my eyes, that they play each other in a long time. Anyway, Mainz, though, 42% form for them right now. Just 1 defeat past 5. They are 17th with 9 points on the board. Up against Heidenheim, 13th at the table with 14 points on the board. 42% form for them heading into this. Last time around, though, for Mainz, it was a 0-0 draw against Köln. Back-to-back games without a goal. Just 1 goal scored in the last 4 for Mainz. Up against Heidenheim, 3-2 winners over them for Darmstadt. Big win that was for them. 1-1 lost, 1 undrawn, 1 over the last 3. The odds, though, for this one, we're looking at Mainz 2013 on. They are favoured here. 3-1 is draw. 7-2 is Scorching Heidenheim. Could go either way. Going to back the hosts here. 2-1 win for Mainz to get themselves moving in the right direction. Bochum up against Union Berlin. That's right, who are, of course, moving at long last. Played each other 24 times, these two sides, since 2001. 8 was the Bochum, 12 was the Union Berlin, and 4 draws. Biggest win for Bochum, 3-0 win. They got 31 goals in 24 matches, 1.29 goals a game on average. Berlin, though, 12 victories, 4-0 win, their biggest, 37 goals scored in 24 matches, 1.54 goals a game on average. Union Berlin just 1 defeat the last 5. That's what it's looking like right now. 42% form for them. They are 15th at the table with 10 points on the board. Up against Bochum, 58% form for them right now. Just 1 defeat the past 6. However, just 1 win in 4. 14th at the table with 13 points on the board. Last time around, over in the Volnova Ruhr Stadion, it was a 2-1 win for Bochum back in October 2022. The odds, though, for this one, we're looking at Bochum 13-8 for the victory, 13-8 is Union Berlin, 9-4 is the draw. I'm backing Union Berlin now to start to turn the screw, get some results in, 1-0 win, and they'll move up the ladder they go. Meanwhile, Augsburg up against Borussia Dortmund coming out on Samstag as well. Played each other 25 times, 2011, 3 wins to Augsburg, 16 wins to Dortmund, and 6 draws, of course. Augsburg 2-0 win, the biggest, scoring 31 goals in 25 games, 1.24 goals a game on average. Dortmund, though, 5-1 win, the biggest, scoring 63 goals in 25 matches, 2.52 goals a game on average. 5th at the table with 25 points on the board. Big week for them as well, Champions League. Without a win in 3, though, 42% form for them. Up against Augsburg on 58% form for them, just 1 defeat past 6, and they're 9th with 17 points on the board at the moment. Last time around, over at the WWK Arena, it was a 3-0 win for Dortmund. Of course, unbeaten against Augsburg over the last 5. 4 wins and just the 1 draw. The odds, though, for this one, we're looking at Augsburg 12-5 for the victory, 3-1 is your draw, 11-10 on is your draw. And they are red-hot favourites for this victory here, and they're going to get it as well. 3-1 win in my eyes to move up the ladder. They go. Meanwhile, Darmstadt up against Wolfsburg coming at you. Also, Samstag, December the 16th. Played each other 5 times in 2014. 1 for Darmstadt, 3 for Wolfsburg, and 1 draw. Of course, biggest win for Darmstadt, 3-1 win. They got 8 goals scored in 5 games, 1.60 goals a game on average. Wolfsburg 1-0 win, the biggest, scoring 9 goals in 5 games, 1.80 goals a game on average. Wolfsburg, 25% form for them right now, just 1 win in 6. They are 11th with 16 points on the board. Up against Darmstadt without a win in the last 7. 17th at the table with 18 points on the board right now. Last time around, though, for these two sides over the Mönchengladbach and Bonaparte, it was a 3-1 win for Darmstadt back in October 2016. Goodness gracious me. The odds, though, for this one, Darmstadt 21-10 for the victory, 5-2 the draw, 23-20 is your away win. Wolfsburg now are favourites. They're going to get the points in my eyes. 2-0 win for them on the road. Meanwhile, Leipzig against Hoffenheim coming at you over in Leipzig. Of course, on Saturday, December the 16th, played each other 16 times, 2016, 10 for Leipzig, 3 for Hoffenheim, 3 draws, of course. 3-0 win, the biggest for Leipzig. They've got 27 goals in 16 games, 1.69 goals a game on average. Hoffenheim 4-0 win, the biggest, scoring 19 goals in 16 games, 1.19 goals a game on average. Hoffenheim just 1 defeat past 4, 33% form for them. They have got 6 in the table, 23 points on the board. Up against Leipzig, who are 4th, 29 points on the board, of course, 67% form for them, winning 4 of the last 6. Again, Champions League action for Leipzig this week. And of course, last time around was a 1-0 win for Leipzig back in April 2023. Leipzig winning 4 on the bounce against Hoffenheim, conceding just a couple of goals in those 4 games. The odds, though, for this one, we're looking at Leipzig 9-4 on for the victory, 4-1 is the draw, 19-4 is your away win. Leipzig look good right now, 3-0 win for them. And, of course, moving the ladder, they go. Freiburg up against Köln on Sunday, December the 17th. Played each other 41 times in 1983. 20 wins for Freiburg, 14 wins for Köln, and 7 draws, of course. Freiburg, 5-0 win, the biggest, scoring 60 goals in 41 games, 1.46 goals a game on average. Köln, no, 4-0 win, their biggest, scoring 49 goals in 41 games, 1.20 goals a game heading into this. Köln, no, just 1 defeat past 5, 42% form for them heading into this. They are 16th with 10 points on the board. Up against Freiburg, 75% form for them right now, 3 wins on the bounce. Looking 8 for the table with 21 points on the board as well. Last time around, over in Freiburg, it was a 2-0 win for Freiburg back in November November 2022. They did the double over Köln last season. Back-to-back games without conceding a goal as well. The odds for this one, Freiburg 2017 on for the victory, 13-5 as you draw, 3-1 as your long shots. Back in Freiburg once again, 2-1 win, but they'll concede a goal on this. Meanwhile, it's Bayer Leverkusen against Frankie, game of the day, or one of the games of the day. It's actually 2 games of the day. Played to the 52 times in 1992, 28 wins for Leverkusen, 16 wins for Frankie, and 8 draws, of course. Biggest win for Leverkusen, 6-1 win. They've got 106 goals in 52 games, 2.04 goals a game on average. Frankfurt, of course, 5-1 win. The biggest score, 69 goals in 52 games, 1.33 goals a game on average. Frankie on 25% form for them right now. Just 1 win in 6. What was that win? That was that 5-1 demolition job of Bayern. Goodness gracious me. They are 7th with 21 points on the board. Up against Leverkusen, unbeaten in a goodness knows how long. Winning 4 over the last 6. Couple of draws creeping in the previous couple of games. They are top with 36 points on the board right now. Last round, though, over at the Bayern Arena, it was a 3-1 win for Leverkusen back in April 2023. Of course, Leverkusen winning at least 4 in the bounce over at the Bayern Arena in succession. 5-2 on as you buy Leverkusen, 4-1 as draw, 6-1 as your long shots, of course. Frankie not going to win this one, are they? 3-1 win. Leverkusen to keep on keeping on. Meanwhile, the other game of the day is Bayern. It's Stuttgart's coming at you at the Allianz Arena. That's right. It is, what is it, 3rd against 2nd or 2nd against 3rd? That's right. Of course, Bayern München 65 played Stuttgart 65 times since 1992. We've got 45 wins of Bayern. We've got 10 wins of Stuttgart, 10 draws. Of course, biggest win for Bayern. 5-0 win. They got 153 goals in 65 games, 2.35 goals a game on average. Stuttgart 4-1 win. Their biggest score, 73 goals in 65 games, 1.12 goals a game on average. 92% form are Stuttgart right now, 3rd in the table with 31 points on the board. Up against Bayern, 75% form for them right now. Back-to-back games though without a win. They are 2nd with 32 points on the board. Of course, Champions League action awaits. Last time around over the Bayern Arena, it was the Allianz Arena. 2-2 it was. In fact, the last 2 games between these two sides at the Allianz Arena have ended up as draws. The home side has not won this game in the last 4. Last time the home side won was when Bayern beat Stuttgart back in the Allianz Arena back in March 2021. The odds for this one, we're looking at Bayern 5-2 on for the victory, 4-1 is draw, 11-2 is your away win. We cannot see another spanking now. Seeing a lot of goals though, 6 in it, 4-2 in the end for Bayern to take the points. That's it. That was the link. That was the link to the thing. Of course, this is of course the link to the whatchamacallit, and the games are thick and fast next week. But anyway, these are of course my picks, and this is what the table will look like. It will be Bayer Leverkusen still top, Bayern München in 2nd, Leipzig up to 3rd, Stuttgart down to 4th. Going down, Darmstadt and Köln, Mainz in a bit of trouble as well, but going to kick off next week as well. But until then, guys, that is my links. That's of course the Super Brew. Make sure you subscribe. A whopping 78% of you are unsubscribed. The next time you see me, I'll be out and about in England. Of course, we'll give you some predictions. They'll be shorter, much more sharper and brief, but of course we'll get them to you. But until then, subscribe, thumbs up, catch you later. Until then, guys, I'll see you soon for the next one.